Hello there, fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about this, the Golden Catfish competition. I'm going to kind of go over the rules, and then I'm going to take you out to the Golden Catfish. They did open the map up for some temporary practice, so we'll take you out there, and I'll show you probably the quickest and easiest way to try to catch as many golden catfish as possible, so you can try to get your biggest one. They are going to be the same bait as the regular catfish, so we're going to be going through a lot of bait trying to find them, and but I'm going to show you the quickest way to do it. So when you first get into your game, you're going to see this Golden Catfish competition is coming up. It's going to give you some basic rules here, some basic information. Basically, it tells you that the Golden Catfish event's going to be happening in July. We got a schedule here. I'll bring the schedule up for you. There's your schedule. Look at your time there and try to match it up with your time zone. If it's not similar to where you're at, you know, do a Google search and see where you're at there. But there's going to be the times that the competition is going to be happening. It's going to be this weekend, Saturday on 7/29. And then we got your first place ticket to December Championship Finals. You got your gold level in-game t-shirt, and silver for the second place, and bronze for the third place. And it's going to be similar to some of the previous events where you just have to be within a certain size to get those places, to get first place. You know, there's going to be many first place winners. So let's go ahead and, you know, it says to go out to the Facebook group. But if you go into the Facebook group, it just gives you a link to Devs United for more detailed information. So I actually have that pulled up. So let me bring that up here for you. Okay, so here is more information. Golden Catfish returns competition rules. And like I said, it's similar to the Great Barracuda event on Father's Day. So if you played that one, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. You just have to have certain sizes. And this is the first competition in the 2023 2H Tour. Guessing that's a 2-hour tour. Including tickets for Real VR Fishing Championship 2023 as rewards. All players who play Real VR Fishing are eligible to participate in this competition. However, Pico users cannot participate because of the patch version differences. There's no registering. There's no having to upload a picture this time. It's basically going to be using the leaderboard, so you don't have to register. All you got to do is just log in and go to the event map and start catching golden catfish. So it's going to be very simple to do this one. Like I said, there's not going to be any having to take a picture, a snapshot, and upload it to the Facebook group. You're just going to be catching fish. Competition schedule is right there. It's the same one I just went over. So look at your time zone. If it's not in there, do a Google search and try to figure out what time that you'll be in there. And then you got your championship tickets. You got your top performers in each monthly competition in July through November will earn tickets to the championship tournament in December. First place championship final stage tickets. And we got our general rewards. First place trophy. You got your gold tier in-game t-shirt. And you got your silver tier in-game t-shirts and your bronze tier in-game t-shirts. Competition rules. Only the specific fish in the specific map will be counted. They're going to have a special map for this. Boats, rods, and reels are not restricted, so you can use whatever rod and reel you want to use. If you want to use B or A or whatever. Winners will be determined by the longest length shown in the in-game leaderboard. The map for this competition is Event Map, and I'll show you where that's at. The target fish is the golden catfish, and during the competition, you can catch catfish at any level. So what that means is you do not have to be level 20 to catch the golden catfish. You can catch it at any level. However, because the golden catfish is an epic fish, you still must use expert mode to catch them. As of today, there was a glitch where you could catch them on normal mode. However, they are researching that and they're going to fix that for the competition. So remember, you do have to be in expert mode, but you can catch it at any level. You can be level 5 and still go out there and catch that golden catfish. The in-game leaderboard for the event map is used for measurement. They're going to reset the leader map or the leaderboard before the competition, and then they're going to use the leaderboard to judge who got, you know, the first, second, third places. Gold tier over 22.5 inches, so that's what you're looking for. You're wanting to get a 22.5. Silver tier is 22.49, 20 to 22.49, and then anything from 15 inches up to 19.99 is the bronze tier. So you're really wanting to try to get over that 22.5 to get that gold tier shirt. However, you know, you can get silver, 22.49, and it's not bad. I doubt many people are going to be stuck down there in that bronze. I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be getting the gold and maybe a few getting the silver depending on how much you fish. Like I said, I'm going to show you how to catch as many golden catfish as possible in the time limit that you're given. And then you got your disqualification. If you do not follow the competition rules, you'll be disqualified. There's really not many rules. All you got to do is catch fish. It's pretty easy. So, however, if you behave inappropriate towards others or cause harm, you'll be disqualified. So no messing around on Facebook, no going into multiplayer and, you know, making people upset. Just go out there and fish, have some fun. And then formal objection and appeals. You can do your appeals if you don't believe somebody was doing it correctly. But there you go. Not responsible for any damages caused by your own carelessness or lack of familiarity with the rules. And event map will be open at 7:26 and close on 8/9. And it is currently open right now, so if you want to go out there and do some practicing, it is ready to go. So let's go back into RVRF fishing, and I'm going to take you out there and show you how to catch those. All right, so here we are on the board. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard. I'm going to bring up the fish leaderboard. Just kind of curious where mine is at. It is a large fish. And the golden catfish, that guy right down there. Let's see where I'm at, 22.18. So there you go. You were wanting to get 22.5, so I would be in the silver right now. Now let's just take a look to see if there's how many are in the 22.5s. Yep, the top 230 are at 22.5 right now. So, you know, they're not going to be the easiest to get a 22.5, but it's going to be out there for, you know, a whole day. So, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to show you how to catch as many as possible. So I'm at 52 right now. I did quite a few on the last, I got my 50 on the last time they brought it in. So it's pretty easy. I'll take you out there and show you. All right, so to bring up the map, you bring it up here, you go to your maps, and you got your world map, and the event is right there in the middle. This is usually where they always put the events, is kind of right in the middle, just so it stands out. Fishing license level 20 out of 20 for me. Go to fishing right there. All right, so here we are. We're on the event map, Lake Biwa, and we're going to pull up our fish finder here, our Fishopedia here, and as you can see, it's just a bunch of catfish. Bunch of fish, and you got a rice fish and a carp sit right there in the middle. Now your golden catfish and your catfish use the same live bait, same lure, they're in the same depths, everything is the same. So when you're going after the golden catfish, you're going to be catching a lot of the regular catfish. So how do you get mostly golden catfish? Well, doing this technique, you're going to go through a lot of bait, so make sure you go out there and you buy a lot of bait. And what bait are you going to want to buy? You're going to want to buy a lot of the shiner. I'm going to be doing a bunch of shiners, and I always buy $999. I got lots of money though, so I can do that. If you don't have a lot of money, you know, buy a lot of the C's, you know, the shiner C. But if you got lots of money, it doesn't cost a whole lot just to go out there and buy a whole bunch of bait. Start off with like 100. Because you're going to go through a lot of bait doing this technique. What I'm going to have you do is get out your pole here and switch over to the shiner. I'm already on the shiner. This catfish is on the lower depths, so we're going to be looking for the bubbles, and we're going to be dropping our line all the way down to the bottom, so pressure your thumbstick down to the bottom like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to cast out to the bubbles, and it should turn red instantly if it is a catfish. That did not, so it's not the catfish we want. I'm going to go to these bubbles right here, and we'll see if my line turns red instantly. It did not. But here we go. I got my shiner on there now. That happens sometimes. Your bait will change. So let's start again. Let's go over here to these bubbles. It's going to say, when I did this a little bit ago, it was turning red almost every time. There we go. Red line. Takes off on us. You're going to instantly pull your thumbstick right back and let it jump off. When it jumps off, see if it's gold. If it's not gold, go to the next set of bubbles. You hit those bubbles there. It's going to turn red. That looks much better with the correct bait on there. Pull back. It's not gold. There was bubbles right past it. I'm going to try to go past it a little bit and see. What kind of sucks is some of these are right next to each other. So I've had some where I've seen the golden catfish. I've released it, and I've caught like 4 fish right there that aren't the golden catfish trying to get it. So that one was not. That was a big one though. That was a big fish, big old catfish. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a reset, switching to hard, back to expert. Pick up my pole, and I usually just start over here on the left. It's kind of worked my way across. Didn't turn red instantly. There's some bubbles out there. Let's go see what those bubbles are. If they yield a golden catfish. Nothing on those bubbles. Let's go over here to these bubbles. And the only thing that's going to turn red instantly on your shiner is a catfish or a golden catfish. So, oh, I can see. So that one is definitely a golden catfish. I could actually see it underwater. If you're sitting up high enough, you can actually see the fish underwater when it's in those dark areas, which is kind of nice. So I can see that that one is gold. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that one in. But yeah, I mean, it's basically you're just quick releasing them, trying to find those gold ones. And then when you find the gold one, you just cast right back to where you casted before after you release it, and it's going to jump on your line and you bring it in. That's how simple it is. You're going to catch a lot of them. You don't have to catch, you know, every single catfish is going to take you quite a long time. You can catch quite a few of them in an hour if you do this method, just quick releasing them and bringing them in when you have a golden catfish on there. It usually takes a minute or two to bring it in. And there we go. Got me a golden catfish. It's only an 18. And then I go for the next set of bubbles. Alright, there we go. So I casted right there. You seen I quick released it. It was definitely gold. I'm going to cast right back to the same spot. I went a little bit farther. Bring it back up to it where I caught it. It was about there. There we go. Got my red line. This time I'll go ahead and bring it in. Let's see if it's gold. So I've reset many times. And if you can imagine, I've probably reset, caught maybe about 10, 15 fish before I got one that was gold. Oh, I missed my pole on that one. So if you think about it, if I did 2 to 3 minutes per catfish bringing it in, you know, I've caught 15. You're talking anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes of catching the wrong fish. And I probably spent 4 or 5, maybe 6 minutes, you know, resetting, trying to catch this one goldfish. So you can see how much time it saves by doing the quick release. Now it does go through a lot of bait. Like I said, you're going to go through a lot of bait doing this. But if you want to catch the biggest one in the shortest amount of time, this is the way to do it. So just quick release them and bring in the gold ones only. There you go. There's another 18.869. Like I said, that one's not going to be a first place winner, but you know, it's up there, and you just keep doing that quick release and looking for the gold ones, and you might get your 22.5 and get yourself up there on the top of the leaderboard and maybe get that first place trophy. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. I can't wait to see how you guys do on the competition. Let me know in the comments if you got up there, if you got the first place. And, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.